What's going on, guys? All right, we got a lot going on. We have a mini to close football. I think we should be all paid up on football as well, so we should be able to jump right into that after. I've got a baseball break that's like three teams from being closed. There's three mini spots from closing like six teams, and that'll leave us with three more teams after that. So, if we can get that mini closed prior to going live for football, I'll knock the mini out for them real quick. But football will break before baseball does. So. It's either going to break right after this, or like I said, if the mini to close baseball is ready, I'll knock it out first, and then we'll start this football break. So we got a mini to close. We got 8 teams up in this one. 12-spot mini where the top 8 are each going to hit. Just a quick heads up for the live fills for today, guys. I got a couple of options. I've got Illusions. On the right side of the screen, $48 a spot. Each spot good for 4 randomly assigned teams. So that is 24 Illusions. Nothing new there. We break a lot of that one. Went to the back of the closet and dug out a cheaper box, 2021 Phoenix H2. So that'd be Trevor Lawrence. I believe that's Amon-Ra St. Brown. You've got Micah Parsons. It's actually a pretty decent little class. But a lot less expensive on that one. $29 a spot. Each spot gets you 4 randomly assigned teams on that one. That's a 1 auto box. So those are my 2 live fill options. I'm letting you guys know now because any spot that does not get a team in the mini will get $5 off of one of their live fill spots or one of these packs. I'm going to open up one of the Donruss packs if I don't hear from you otherwise. That's what was advertised on the post. But if you're live here in the chat and you'd rather have $5 off of a mini spot, then that's okay too. Just let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 packs left in this box, so you can pick your pack number, or if I don't hear from you, I'm just going to grab you a random. I do know they're baseball packs. I get it. It's baseball and a football break. I have to charge for the packs. They're the cheapest packs I have, and I wanted to keep that mini spot as cheap as I possibly could. So, yep, got them in there to try to keep the price down. All right, let me pull the random up. Here we go. I got 12 spotter here. Mike Koo in spot number 1. Jeff Bryant's in spot number 2. Hugh is in spot number 3. Cameron in 4. Mike in 5. Mark Seidel's in 6. David Daniel 7 and 8. Mark in spot number 9. Phil Kosmala's in 10. Hugh is in spot 11. And Mike is in spot number 12. So that's my 1 through 12 spots. As always, guys, we do everything live, so I'm not going to bother with the dice roll. We always spin it 5 times on the randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, that 5th and final random, that's the one that we're going to stick with. Whoever ends up in the top spot after 5 spins on the random takes the Denver Broncos in the main break. Spot 2 will take the Falcons in the main break. 3 takes the Browns. 4 takes the Panthers. 5 takes the Titans. 6 takes the Saints. 7 takes the Cardinals. And spot 8 will take the Dolphins. If you end up in the bottom third, 9, 10, 11, and 12, again, I've got a consolation pack here for you. They're about $5 wholesale price. That's all we're trying to get back on them, just what we paid for them. So if you'd rather have $5 off of one of the live fill spots, just let me know. But you got to let me know before I cut the pack. Once I cut the pack, it's your pack. So, all right. 5 times on that randomizer. Best of luck, guys. Here we go. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin. There's 5. I got David Daniel in spot number 1, taking the Broncos in the main break. Phil Kosmala in 2, taking the Falcons in the main break. Mark Seidel in 3 and 4, taking the Browns and the Panthers. Spot 5, Jeff Bryant's is getting the Titans. New Orleans Saints in 6 to Mike Koo. Hugh in spot 7 takes the Saints. Oh, wait, make sure I got that right. 7, let's see. Oh, sorry. Broncos to David. Sorry, it's a lot of teams in this one. Phil with Atlanta. Mark with Cleveland, Carolina. Jeff Bryant in 5 with the Titans. Mike Koo in 6 with the Saints. Hugh in 7 with the Cardinals. And Cameron in 8 with the Dolphins. There we go. I got that right. Yeah, one more time. Broncos to David, Falcons to Phil, Browns and Panthers to Mark, Titans to Jeff, Saints to Mike, Cardinals to Hugh, and Dolphins to Cameron. There we go. So I've got packs for David, Daniel, Hugh, and then Mike. I'm sorry, but I got you with 2 downstairs. Mike, since I got 2 in the downstairs, if you want, but I don't mind bumping you up to 15 off one of those live fill spots. But again, let me know, because otherwise I'm gonna open your 2 packs. Yeah, just something I try to do if I usually do if somebody gets 2 spots and goes 0 for 2. In this case, it's 3 spots. Normally I wouldn't, but it's a 50. Normally I would do 50-50s. I would do 6 teams on a 12 spotter, but with there being only 4 packs and you getting 2 of them, I'll bump you up to 15 off of a live fill spot, Mike, if you'd rather have that than the 2 packs. Just let me know. Otherwise, if I don't hear from you, I'm going to go ahead and cut your packs. All right. Said open them packs. Let me get them hits. You got it, bud. All right, so Mike, I've got 7 packs here. If anybody wants to pick their pack numbers, feel free. Otherwise, I'm just going to grab you some randoms. All right, Hugh, I got you for 1, and then David, Daniel, I got you for 1 as well. All right, here we go. So, again, I'm just going to grab 2 out the middle here for Mike. Best of luck, bud. All right, let me get you something here. Donruss Baseball. We got Pedro Martinez, Robin Ventura, Dustin Pedroia, Andrew Jones, the base, Albert Pujols on an optic, Bomb Squad insert, Kobe Mayo, and then James Tibbs rated prospect and Griff O'Farrell rated prospect. All right, second pack. Try that again. Got Junior Caminero, Mike Schmidt, King Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, rated prospect Jesus Made on a silver, optic Christian Moore, rated prospect Arjun Namala, and Brendan Sproat. So not much more than base there on that one. Let's hoping at least get us something numbered there. All right, Hugh, I got you up next, bud. Just again, grab one out the middle. Got Austin Wells, Evan Carter, Jim Cott, another silver. This one is Jairo Iriarte. And Austin Wells on the orange. Hang on, I got an auto coming. 97 out of 199 for Austin Wells. And it is Kyle DeBarge on an optic hollow auto, rated prospect. Let's see, Christian Campbell, rated prospect, and then Vance Honeycutt, rated prospect. No number on that one. So base auto, Kyle DeBarge. We'll take the ink. The Twins prospect. Not a bad pack. All right, Hugh, good pack, bud. And then David Daniel, I got you for one as well. Just going to, again, grab one out the middle. It's 2 autos and a relic in the box, so still hunting. Deion Sanders. Rhett Lauder. Alex Goodman. Mike Mussina on that sunburst. Roman Anthony. Another auto. Back-to-back autos. Ryan Sloan, rated prospect for the Mariners. And then Ethan Salas and Noble Meyer. Mark, you got 2 teams, bud. I'm gonna recap it here right now. Here, I'll show you who you got. All right, here were the results one more time. So David Daniel ended up in the top spot, taking the Broncos in the break. Phil Kosmala in spot 2, taking the Falcons. Mark, you ended up in 3 and 4, taking the Browns and the Panthers. Dylan Gabriel just got promoted to starter, so best of luck there, bud. Jeff Bryant in the 5, taking the Titans. Mike Koo in spot 6, taking the Saints. Hugh in spot 7, taking the Cardinals. And then Cameron Giles in spot 8 with the Dolphins. The cold streak has finally snapped on the minis. There we go, man. Hopefully this is the start of a hot streak for you, bud. All right, so guys, give me just a minute here to get everything updated. I got to update the list on the back end. I got to update it on the post as well. If the baseball mini closes, there was 3 teams left when I went live. If we can close that baseball mini before it's time to run football, I'm going to knock that mini out for them real quick so we can have that done. But if those 3 spots are still there, if it's not closed yet, then we'll go ahead and start baseball. I'm not gonna wait other than to start if the 3 spots are still open, or if any spots are still open and they're not ready to run the baseball mini, I will start the football main break. We're all paid up. We should be good to go for football. Like I said, the only reason I would not go right into football once we're ready is if I'm ready to do the baseball break, but if the baseball mini, not the main break. But if they're not closed on that mini, then we'll go ahead and get started. So I will keep you guys posted on the main. As soon as I've got everything all caught up, I'll let you guys know that I'm either about to run the baseball mini real quick, or that I'm setting up to go live for football. So cool. I'll see you guys here in a minute. If you got a team in this one, congrats. Good luck in the main break. If I wasn't able to get you a team, I will try to get you guys on the next one. All right, take care. I'll see y'all soon.